ẹ kú iṣẹ́ olúwa tẹ́ ń ṣe.
Olúwa kú iṣẹ́ o, bàbá.
And I don't want to quickly talk about this Yeye Bello.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead, sir.
It's not that he will pay school fees. It's a system of laundering money outside. This is not school fees. And it's a pity that the Nigerian situation is like this. It's supposed to be in jail by now. It's supposed to put handcuff in his hand. And how can you say you are paying your children's school fees till 2034, 10 years in advance, and you refuse to pay salary? You refuse to pay salary. You refuse to pay pension for your people. How did they know that that song will last?
Somebody was asking that in the comment. How is he sure that the son will be alive in 10 years' time? But I believe that too, sir. It is not about any school fees, okay? It's just that maybe in another few months, it will now call the school and say, you know what?
Let me tell you,
you
see all this international school that all of them are saying they are paying. No, they have them here. We have so many of them here. We have so many. Last week I was in The Hague and they told me Tinubu is coming. I said, what's my business with Tinubu? That Tinubu is coming. What I said done in Nigeria to became me. What I said done.
Want to go and see.
All he does come is to come and borrow money from these people. He does to come and talk bullshit. So what is he coming to do? And these people have already known that he's a drug dealer. It's not genuine. So I don't think they will even give him any money. Just coming to waste his time.
But there was an Holland or Netherlands paper that actually published about Tinubu as a drug lord when they declared him winner.
Of course, now.
Right there in your country. Remember that time, sir? There was actually a paper in Holland that make Tinubu's story headline. I brought the picture back then. They know him.
I was even watching the news yesterday morning to see whether they will talk about him that is here. They didn't say anything in their news. No. Nothing. They didn't even bring him out that the so country president is here.
That's why meeting your prime minister.
They didn't even bring it out in the news.
They are going back to Nigeria now that investors from Holland, they are begging they are going to Nigeria with them.
That's what the said there. My brother, let me leave you, Javi.
This is well. Can you nice day, Baba?
I know that very soon, things will happen in that country.
It's very soon. I know.
It's not a matter of time. We can't continue like this. We can't.
No. Thank you so much, sir. You have a good one, right? So my line is still very much open. So you see the irony of it all, right? Now, this school has agreed to return the money to EFCC so that they don't want problems. Now, EFCC would have to return the money to Kogi people. And guess who is the governor of Kogi? Yeye Bello says to G. Olodo. Olodo, the governor of Kogi, the criminal himself, was the one that broke him out of the EFCC's grip in Abuja and took him straight to the presidential lodge in Lokoja to hide him there. So EFCC will collect this money, give it to Kogi, which is give it to Olodo. Olodo will now give the money back to Yeye Bello. Okay, no vex, Jerry. Take your money. EFCC just gave me back that 840,000. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, okay, that's your money. But please don't let them know where you are sending it this time around, sir. Okay? Oh, no. You have done well. Don't worry. They're just wasting their time because that's exactly what it is like to me. Shey EFCC go now, if EFCC captured Bello, finally, and they are able to collect maybe half of what he has stolen, even if they say, I'm just kind of, imagination won't finish me now, right? Even if they now send him to jail, so what will happen to the money? They will give it back to Kogi, or they will hold it until Olodo is not the governor again. Because whoever they give the money to in Kogi as well, they either give it back to Yeye Bello, or they will keep it for themselves. Kogi people. Una dey here. Hello.
Hello, my general. Good morning.
Hey, Prince Adewale, the African Wahala. You are up this morning.
Yes,
How are you
sir.
doing?
I'm good. I
Right.
just wanted to tap in quickly before the day began.
Beautiful. Go for
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah, man. This Yaya Bello situation, it further shows the level of impunity in Nigeria. And to me, it seems like the impunity is only increasing. And these guys are getting more and more emboldened. They just don't care. Like, we knew Yaya Bello was very lawless. He's a lawless guy. Yes, we get it. He's as lawless as you remember this guy Malami, or as lawless as Buhari. Yes, Malamu. Yeah, these are very lawless guys, right? And Yaya Bello took it to another level. I don't think his own lawlessness is as high as Malami's, but for me, it's just
I'm waiting for that one too. But as we know, it is all mostly just entertainment show off. See, Malamu collected back Abacha loot. They returned. There was this Abacha loot, the African Wahala. It was, I think it was 1.5 billion dollars. So the Swiss bank, they've concluded all the arrangements to return the money. Then Goodluck Egbere Jolantan lost power. So immediately that Bokwari came in, the document was already on the desk of whoever becomes the Attorney General. So Malamu, all he needed to do is just to acknowledge the receipts and confirmation that they are ready to receive the money. That's all he needed to do. Just write them back. And guess what? Malamu and his gang, they decided to milk it. So what did they do? Malamu hired some lawyers to help look into the already concluded case and all that, just to look into it and see if it's okay. So those ones now went and they looked into it, and they were paid 18.5% of the entire money they are returning to Nigeria. So just like that, not doing anything. They were not. Jonathan's government and their lawyers have done all they had to do. Those ones have, right? It was time to receive the money. They lost power. It was time to pay it to Nigeria. Malamun created the opportunity. Guess how much these guys actually paid from that deal of 1 point something billion? They actually had a court that is
18%.
Over. See, they had a court that is according to the record, they had a court that is over $180 million. Cool money, just like that, and many others too. But yeah, talking about Malamu, go on.
So, we live in a crazy world. I mean, we live in a world where a criminal that has power can call an innocent man a thief and throw him in jail, and nothing will happen. People can see that happening, but they can't stop that from happening. That's the kind of world that we live in. And, finally, let me make a point about this guy, this same Yaya Bello and his puppet, or rather, I don't know who is the puppet between himself and Ododo.
Well,
before Ododo got into power,
is the master now.
But the roles might have reversed because Ododo is now in power, so Bello might now be the puppet, because that's just how stupid power is in that useless country.
How it can be, right?
So I think about it and I read this from one of our good comrades, David Ondei. I saw it. He made a post about how the so-called elites in Nigeria they are just poor people with money. And it's the same thing that you say on the program all the time, that these Nigerian criminals, all they are poor people, with lots of money.
It's money. Nigerian big men, they are so poor that all they have is money. And that is why, even with the money, they have no idea how to build a responsible society. It's obvious, isn't it?
And I mean, look at Kogi State, brother. I don't know if you've been to Lokoja before.
No.
Lokoja is the definition of a shithole. The place is garbage. So with all the billions, you buy Lexus SUV bulletproof, it costs 500 billion naira. You drive that Lexus SUV with a long convoy of other SUVs, Toyotas, expensive cars, bulletproofs, through those haggard, dusty, filthy roads.
Communities.
You drive to your mansion. In that your mansion, it's only 1% that has decent lifestyle. The remaining 99% of the people, there is no sanitation. They shit in the bush because they don't have toilets. They don't have pipe-borne water. Oh, pipe-borne water that's dreaming too far. Electricity? Oh no, electricity never. They don't deserve electricity. Poor people. But these elites, their only concern is to steal as much money so that they don't go back to that same poverty that many of them experienced growing up. And this is one of the reasons why the people need to stop. I think for me personally, I believe that if people can realize that these guys that you are worshiping because they have money, they are nothing. They are just regular people with an opportunity to rob other people. So they don't deserve the kind of respect that you give them. Don't give them any respect. And, the Nigerian society has conditioned us to worship people that have money, especially if they are politicians. We all know politics is the most lucrative career path in Nigeria. That's why everybody is trying to become a politician. But we need to stop respecting them and their friends. Stop giving these guys any kind of level. Just be like Mayego in your own little corner. Cuss them out. Every opportunity that you have, call them all types of derogatory names. Don't give these guys any kind of respect. Psychologically to help you.
And for their attention, so that once they call you, you begin to smile. You begin to say, I'm taking it. Can I take a selfie, sir? Can I take a selfie? I'm so happy to see you, sir. Can I take a selfie? Oh my God. No, when you call them out, you have to mean it. Continue.
Yes.
Abba.
Yes, and teach your children the same thing. Tell your kids that never allow these people put themselves on a pedestal that they cannot be rejected. They are human beings like you. Look at Yaya Bello. He was a god recently. He was a god. They were worshiping this guy in Kogi State. Look at him now running around.
He was a god
hiding from the
This guy took excavators to his opponent's constituency in order to prevent the electoral materials from getting there for them to vote. He did it. And when he was asked, why would you do this? Why would you destroy the road? Roads that you did not build. Why would you destroy the road? He said he decided to dig the road to prevent the bandits from coming to the community. And you had to do that the night before election? He said yes. Like you said, he lived like a dog, right? I mean, well, I would call him a dog.
Like a dog.
You said a dog.
Yeah, like a dog.
You said he lived like a dog. But I said, no, it's like he lived like a dog.
He's a dog.
And I feel like those... Because it's an insult to call dogs There are dogs who are really very smarter than people like him. The African Wahala.
Definitely. See, Mayogo, you just, when you call the guy a dog now, it was very funny to me because it's like naturally, the only words that you have for these guys is Ikwe. And I love it. Ikwe. Because these guys deserve nothing good. How can you have such a level of impunity because you are the governor of a state? And before you got into that position, you saw it as a place where I'm going to get a lot of money and I will become a god. So when you got into that position, you did exactly as you thought. You didn't pay people for months. You didn't pay your workers for years, but you stole millions of dollars to pay in advance school fees of your children. And the American school is also complicit. You see how all these international organizations are? They are complicit. I mean, how can Nigeria is so crazy. Let me just round up with this final point.
Yes, sir.
For the record, people, the reason why we are upset, okay, because some people they might come here and they'll be like, man, you guys are always upset. What's wrong with you? Mayego, I even had someone randomly. I was on another platform, an American platform. I was having a conversation with some guys.
Right.
And one guy just jumped in. He said, I know you, African Wahala. I know you from Mayego. You guys are this. Because on the African American platform, they are promoting African countries, promoting Nigeria, talking about, oh, Nigeria, Dangote just built a refinery. Now Nigerians are going to be enjoying. So I had to come into that conversation. Exactly. I had to come in and tell them that, listen, I understand you guys, you want to reconnect with your roots.
And all that, but you don't have to lie about
it. I respect that, but please, the millions of Nigerians that are suffering, they completely disagree with you. And that's how one random guy from, I believe, from Sierra Leone, this guy just came in and he was just upset with me. He said, I know you from Mayego. You guys are always bashing Nigeria. You guys can't see anything good come out of Nigeria. And I told him straight up that, bro, listen, you have a British accent. You live in the UK. You're from Sierra Leone. You can't even tell me anything about Nigeria because you don't even live in Sierra Leone.
Right.
You live in Britain. So why are you telling me about Nigeria? Just relax. So the point is, the reason why we're always upset is this level of impunity that we just described from a former governor. This guy had executive powers. He used those executive powers to steal millions of dollars from the state coffers.
It was
paid huge deposits. A very poor state. I'm talking about one of the poorest regions of the world.
Poorest regions, yes.
This man put millions of dollars from that state into the private pockets of an American international school. So the school is complicit. Now, this same guy with the level of impunity refused to pay salaries of workers for years. And then the little infrastructure that the state had, he demolished it with tractors because he was trying to prevent his political opponents from getting it. So that is the level of impunity in Nigeria. And guess what, people? He's not going to go to jail. Oh, I can bet it. Yaya Bello will be a free man at the end of the day. He's not going to go to prison because that's how Nigeria is. So when we are complaining about Nigeria, that is just a little snippet, a tip of the iceberg of what's going on in the country. So yeah, thank you so much, my good general, for your work, my brother.
The African Wahala.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
you. A lot of people have your names. A lot of people have, I mean, a few people possibly have your face. But I promise you, a lot of people know that name and your objectivity all the time too, Baba. Thank you.
I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Bless you. That is the African Wahala. A very sincere and objective individual. He is my friend. I know they do friendship with wearies, and the people that cannot even think for themselves. Think clearly enough to be objective in your own public assertions, right? You look at me and you say, I don't see anything good in Nigeria. Show mad, see anything good, like what? So I should celebrate. Davido has been nominated for Grammy. Oh, what else should I celebrate to? Wizkid Essence has been nominated. We are talking about real life issues here. We are talking about a situation whereby if things continue the way they are, Somalia will be like our small London. But you want me to come and join other liars and other lies, to amplify lies so that I can feel better. Nigeria is getting better. Oh, the Nigerian naira and dollar is crashing when I know what they are doing. So you want me to see something good in that? I am seeing people's savings, people's livelihood, people's businesses, people's relationship all scattered and destroyed because of the actions of these rogues that you call government in Nigeria. You want me to see something good in that? Whether you are Sierra Leonean or you are Ghanaian or wherever you are, if you don't know our story, just get the hell out and fuck the hell off. Okay? Or better still, change your nationality. Become a Nigerian. Hello there.
Hello there.
Baba. How are you?
In fact, my gumodelu kobi amoti sheni. Ko ti to jo meta mi ya to le my go se gbe phone call mi. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan? Kí ló wá kù gan? You know wetin baba, make I first salute you. Chapa malekun baba. My general. Ma kujo meta. Kujo meta.
See, Sherry, if to say if I did that side, I did here.
Yes.
Now you see that.
Yes.
Me, now maybe my people, I can't get the other side. I swear, I never have a chance of coming in. It is like that. But I'm glad that
you know where it's Baba. You know where it's.
You know what? We have versions now, so we have afternoon. We have evening, so we always stop.
Baba, don't tell me you have two versions. Baba, what everything so children Baba.
No budget.
And they watch everything. All the while when they read all this book, when they read everything, Baba. You know I say, you know what about anything because I want to value platform music. Me, they remind you not for God. You want to know Facebook, you want to know YouTube, you know that issue where because at the end of the day, to marry you lots of Bombay. So I remind you not of God. I not only make it permanent because at the end of the day, you know what you have. Since you opened this studio, I never talked to you. I will say, oh my God, speak man for God. At the end of the day, Baba. Àwọn èèyàn àti wá pè wọlé wọn àti sọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ní àkọ́ give up nígbè bàbá àgbẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti sọ because wetin you don't understand be say you yourself you dey build army wey be say you dey give us brain wey be say mímọ ìwà ayé ti wá kó sáàárín àwọn idiot tí mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo yín yìí lè lo iṣẹ́ ẹ̀mọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ mo máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún ọ nǹkan tó fọ́ọ̀nì ní pé mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ kan Nàìjíríà presently tó ti yẹ ẹsẹ̀ mo wá pe àbúrò mi tó ń look over gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ yẹn mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí blast àwọn Nigeria government ṣe everything ó lè bí pé àwọn boys tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní site yẹn mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ́n kàn ṣe máa yìí tọ́ ni máa yìí kàn sọ ṣá gbogbo ìfọ̀nsọ tó ní máa ìfọ̀nsọ because ilé ti sú wa gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ń bàjẹ́ sí ni àárín kankan ṣe ààrẹ everything ṣe now let me just start from your reading then I will come to Yaya Bello because nítorí Yaya Bello mo ṣe pè wọlé lẹ́nìí but because I've listened to all the readings and everything I wanted to talk a bit about all the readings but I want to tell you one thing lẹ́nìí ó gbọ́ mi làwọn ọ̀rọ̀ northern Nigeria, southern Nigeria, how the British ruined Nigeria completely. I want to tell you one thing today, Baba. The British, they knew the Yorubas were the most intelligent, the Yorubas and the Igbos. They knew the Yorubas and the Igbos were the most intelligent in that country. That is why they did not want us to get to the power.
They said it now. No, they said it, Baba. They said they cannot allow us. We are troublesome. We are troublesome.
You understand? Even if there are some videos, there was a video you showed us of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saying that the British called the Biafra the proud people of Biafra.
Yes. You don't want
they do that. They do that because they know what they are saying. You understand? Every story, the educated soldiers that were planning the coup, they knew what was going on. All the ones that were educated in Britain, all the ones that were educated in Nigeria, all of them, they made sure all of them smell power. They made sure to smell power. And now look at what these people, what they have done to that country. Look at the position. Papa, look at the position that country is. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà di ló di yẹn.
Absolutely.
Nǹkan táwọn pípín yẹn fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà di òun ló di yẹn. Kò sí pé bóyá èèyàn kan fẹ́ máa lọ pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ ṣe kò sí miracle tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe anywhere. If these people say there is no way, there's nothing you can do because I will not put gbogbo charade yìí together.
That's right.
So now let us now go back to Yaya Bello, Baba. Ìgbà tí mo rí article yẹn lórí tí Diaspora Radio come post here lórí Facebook lẹ́ni. I was telling my fellow workers, most of them were British. I was fuming because we have our educational system in Nigeria has been completely spoiled. It has completely damaged. Do you understand? You showed us a video of students standing in sewage water and still going to school in public schools. Do you remember those videos that you showed us? And then you have a governor that is gone away to pay over almost $1 billion for his own child. One person, we have how many out of school children in Nigeria? You always tell us all these things.
We have 7 million out of school children just for the record.
And then you have a governor that's going to go and pay almost $1 billion for one child to go to school for 10 years. Do you understand me? That you can see now that Nigerians, the people in that state now, they will see that and they will not even do anything about it.
Because they will ask you that
they won't do
the only person. Is it the only person?
Exactly. You have said all this, Papa. You say, show me Connie. Show me come and joke Nigeria and feel now when you're not to teach you.
As you talk now, say